mí me dicen el Rambo, me conocen por ahí. Desde abajo comenzamos, ahora ya estamos aquí. Me conocen por el Rambo, ya no les vuelvo a decir.
Episode 14?
Yep.
Perfecto. Ready?
Yep. Run it.
This motherfucker is just so serious. You got better at this, dog. Come on.
yeah, 100%. Let's go. Start it up.
All right, guys. Ready? Okay. Give me a countdown, Papa.
5, 4, 3.
Yo, what's up, my Rambo Nation TV, man? We're in episode numero 14. So check it out, man. By my brother Eddie, man. Thanks for coming back. So check it out, man. Presenting League Motorsports. Correct?
That's right. League Motorsports.
League Motorsports. So if you guys remember when we had the all page, we interviewed you. It was a year ago.
Was it a year ago or 2 years ago?
Might have been 2. Might have been 2. Was it before COVID?
No, it was after COVID.
It was after COVID. Okay, yeah. So maybe a year or 2. But anyway, so back then your actual shop was a different name, which it was
Rocksteady Motorsports.
Rocksteady Motorsports, and it's funny because we talked about that you were gonna rebrand your shop, right?
Yeah.
And this is what it is now. So let's give you guys a quick update on everything. So from the last time we talked, your shop's still based on downtown LA.
Yep.
It's on
11th and Stanford.
Okay. So there you go. That's shop number 1.
That's shop number 1. We recently opened shop number 2. Damn! In Southgate, off of Firestone, just in June. So we're about 3 months in now.
Nice. On Firestone.
Yep.
Man, big shout out to fucking that's Southgate, right? Or
yep, Southgate.
Southgate. Big shout out to Southgate, man. So I know Southgate. Well, back in the days, it's a big car community shit over there. I'm not sure if it's still active like it was back then, though.
No, not as much.
No,
not as much.
I know Huntington Park was a cruising spot back in the days.
Yep. Off of Pacific.
Pacific. We went from all the way to Gage, or even Slauson, I believe, all the way down to Linwood. Correct?
I think so, yeah.
Like Plaza Mexico.
Yeah,
it went all the way up. And that's a huge stretch, by the way. So now that you open up this second shop, does that take a little bit of your customers from one shop to go to the other one, or you just create more clients over there?
Yes and no. A lot of people ask me why I opened up a shop so close to the original shop.
Is it that close though? Because that one's downtown. It's not that close, bro.
It's about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I mean, depends on the traffic.
That's true.
So it is closer than what I originally wanted to expand to, but the reason why I went to Southgate was because I was raised in Southgate.
Did not know that.
Yeah, for the majority of my life, I was actually raised in Southgate. I went to Southgate Middle School,
Nice.
Southgate High School. So I don't know. One day I was just driving home from work, and for like a good 6 months, I seen it getting built up, and then I seen a for rent sign, and
damn, you just passed by and you just saw that shit?
Yeah. So I saw it. And
that's like a sign.
The one thing that hit me was like, I'm like, man, I see this every day coming home from work, and that street is really busy. The people that drive through there, there's traffic all day, every day.
It's right off the 710 freeway, and passing. What's that?
It's right before Atlantic. Like
right before Atlantic.
Yeah.
Right. It's like a block away, I think, or something, or like in a corner wise, right?
Yeah, it's like on the opposite corner of Atlantic.
Yeah. So if you guys live in that section, man, go come check out the shop. The shop is bad. I actually stopped by one time, and you were still doing some construction there.
Yeah.
But I was still like surprised how fucking fast you actually got that thing up and running, man. And honestly, man, I can't be more proud of you, dog, because you are
I appreciate
fucking straight motivator and straight go-getter, bro.
Thank you.
We talked about it, and you fucking actually executed and you're doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, dude, a lot of people really can't even get back on their feet after COVID, so.
Yeah, no, COVID was a tough time for everybody. Everybody knows that, especially for small businesses. Took a big hit, Unfortunately, a lot of businesses didn't make it past COVID. You know, I mean, I was one of those businesses when I was still Rocksteady Motorsports. I mean, you remember, you know, like that. The beginning of it was really tough. I remember we had a conversation. I was like, man, I'm struggling keeping it up, you know, especially because I had employees. Yeah. And, you know, they had families, so I didn't want to let them go, you know. I mean,
it's a tough fucking choice too, Doc, because you got to think about your well-being too, but then you got people that are helping you also make the, you know, like run the shop and help you keep the money flowing. But people were scared to like even spend $1 because they don't know what the fuck was gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, especially on things like wheels and tires. It's not really a staple, you know, in the economy, so not everybody's gonna be shopping for that.
Yeah, it's not something that you prioritize to put it because it's like, well, it's not beneficial towards the family situation, right? So it's something more of a choice that you want to do, like cosmetic for your stuff, you know, personal stuff. Right. So I want to talk about this finance. Damn it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm not drunk yet. Financing. So the cool thing about this, from what I was hearing, and I'm trying to understand it because I suck at this. You know, I'm more of a cash guy. I don't really like asking for loans and shit.
You know, not for nothing. And I know you don't make the rules. What the fuck is going on with the world, huh? Cash is king. You ever hear that expression?
No, I'm sorry.
It's a great expression.
But how does this work?
I mean, it's pretty simple. You know, I mean, you basically apply. You don't need credit. It's like if you're buying anything from like, you know, like wheel stores, furniture stores. You know, they have the financing options.
Like
yeah, exactly.
Don't go like Curacao.
No,
they will hunt you for the rest of your life. And I'm still all this motherfucker's money. For my PlayStation 2, my boy. God. It's a subwoofer and an amplifier. Seriously. And 2 kickers. 10 inches. Fuck.
God damn it. Man, the lanes you would go for shit like that back then.
No, I think I racked up, I think everything with the audio and the PlayStation and the games and all that shit. I think it was like maybe like about near almost $2,000. But you know how you do the credit back then, since you don't have credit. I think they got me for like double what it was total.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, man.
So they
definitely tax.
And the payments, I think they were like fucking $20-$30 or some shit like that.
So that was easy.
Dude, it was easy, but I still fucked that up. Imagine, I still was able to fuck that up. So yeah, I can't even probably step into a Curacao because they were like, yeah, that's him. But it's funny. So this shit works like you get like approved.
Yeah, so I mean, it's pretty simple. Once you get approved, it takes about 2 days, and then I basically send the money to the person. You know, and like I said, it's no credit check. You don't really need credit. Well, actually, you don't need credit actually. And I mean, it's just that simple, you know. And before, I was only doing it for like close friends and family. Right. And one day, a good friend of mine was like, you know, going through a tough time. And I was like, you know, so I thought about it, and I was like, you know what, bro, I have this option that you can do, and I can give you some money real quick. And yeah, so that kind of sparked the whole idea behind it, where I was like, you know what, there's a lot of people out there that are struggling, you know, that don't have the help that others have, you know. So I wanted to provide that, you know, give back to the community and basically just help people out, you know.
And it's actually a pretty good thing, because from what you're saying, is like, what's the max you can get out of this?
You can get, I mean, there's different options. If you utilize all options on a good day, you can get up to $25,000.
From one?
No, from all four. I mean, using all the options, you'd be able to get
sign me up.
1 pound of marijuana, and you can sign for it right here.
I signed for this, and it's mine. Take it. Oh yeah.
Up to 25,000. Not everybody gets approved for that amount.
Yeah.
It goes based on you know, like income.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So you could definitely go as high as 25,000.
I think the cool thing about that, and the benefit that I see out of it, is for people that want to get something, they don't maybe have the money right there and there, but they have it like maybe in a week or a month, right?
Yeah.
But they say, you know what, I kind of want to get it now, so they get this loan, they get it, boom, and then they pay it off when they have the money that we're gonna use to buy it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and the best part about it is it's no interest if you pay within a certain amount of time.
Oh, that's cool.
After that time, then they do charge interest. You know, I mean, that's just
that's just part of businesses.
Yeah, that's
You
just
have
part
to
of
pay
business.
back
You know,
some.
they have to make their money too. You know.
Yeah,
So,
they're not just giving free money.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that was the case. I think we'll be all good. You know, fucking Biden, you owe me some feria, way.
No.
At least Trump was giving free money though. You know?
For real.
Like, you get some money. You get some money. Motherfuckers not giving a shit. We're like, you owe us some money. You owe me some money. Fuck. So right now with this whole situation that you're going through as well, man, it's business picking up. I mean, the year's almost gonna be over. I think we got like what, 3 more months if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. What's the future plans for next year, man?
The future plans for next year. Right now, I am working on expanding again.
More?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
But,
Don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss.
No.
In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
No.
this time, a lot further out to kind of
Sign me
target a demographic that I don't really have reach for.
I want partnership.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk off the air. Nah, man, so I think right now it's funny you said that because we were supposed to have my partner here, another Eddie, from Elusive Raps. So I partnered up with him, and it's in Montclair, the shop. And I didn't know that out there's a lot of car enthusiasts as well. So, and like I guess people are moving farther down there.
Yeah.
Because Corona and well, you got all the fucking big houses out there too. And they're
Yeah.
fucking
Well, I mean,
reasonable
IE is definitely blowing up. You know, in my opinion, as far as the car scene goes, and that's kind of the area where I'm gonna be moving to for my third location. Is to kind of just hit that demographic. You know, I know there's like a lot of race. I mean, all the racing's over there. You know, even people from LA like myself, we go to IE.
Yeah.
You know, to do that stuff.
to go,
So
IE Mexico.
yeah,
for the
IE
record.
Mexico.
The real question is this: was all this legal? Absolutely fucking not.
Yeah, Mexico. So no, that's cool, man. Because honestly, I think that's gonna be the future of it. Because a lot of people, and you're right, I've been noticing a lot more activities on that area too. And LA's not saying it's dead, but it is getting a little bit drier over here. You know, it's hard to do anything here now.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, law enforcement's getting really strict over here in LA.
Yeah,
Really
I'm be having issues with them right now myself.
Smell like bitch in here. All y'all smell like bitch to me.
So.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. You know, I think this is the whole California situation. I think it's kind of fucking bullshit. So let's just kind of, you know, talk about that just for a second about like, because it does affect all of us, because we car enthusiasts, number one. But I mean, we come from the old school background too, man. We used to just all gather around and have like, there was no drama, first of all. It was a peaceful gathering. But now, even like, we cannot even do that shit, bro, because we get harassed. I get it, you know what I mean? The cars are, you know, pretty loud or whatever, but I mean, we're not hurting anybody, bro. Like, come on, there's real crime going on over there, bro. But it seems like just law enforcement are rather fucking fuck with people that are, I mean, we have the capital, we have the money because we have nice cars, but they're not fucking with the actual criminals, man.
Yeah.
This don't make sense to me, man.
Well, I mean, I think the biggest issue right now that is happening in LA is the whole takeover scene, you know?
You're right.
And I think that is really, really fucking it up.
Well, it damaged. It's just like, unfortunately, yeah, you're right, because that shit kind of like made us. Well, I get it, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. And it goes for the people out there listening to this. The takeovers, if you see their cars compared to the cars that we have, are way different, bro. Like those cars, man. I'm sorry, they look like fucking those. What was those called? Demolition Derby. You know, they're all fucking. They got no bumpers. They're all fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was a cop, right? For the record, I'm not a cop.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
You know what I'm saying? But if I was a cop, I would know the difference. The difference, you see a car like that, clearly those motherfuckers are from takeovers, right? You see our cars, you can see our cars are hardworking fucking people. We put a lot of time and money and love in our vehicles. You know what I mean? For us to be fucking doing that kind of dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think it's kind of stupid that the law enforcement do not know the difference. You know, and then if they have a racing task force, which they do, right?
Yeah, definitely.
They should know the difference, bro. You know, but last time I got pulled over on the fucking 110 freeway right there by the Pico, right there by Convention Center. You know why the cop pulled me over? There was a fucking Honda. No talking shit to the Hondas. I love it. It was a nice car, by the way. But this motherfucker was riding my ass, right? I decided I saw and I got mad because the guy was on my ass, right? So I accelerated. Probably maybe did a little zigzag, but just trying to get away from the car behind me. I didn't even realize there was a fucking highway patrol. I guess I passed him. I passed him at 75, which is not that fast. Pulls me over. Let's go. He lets go of the fucking Honda. Pulls me over. So automatically I get mad. I tell the cop, why? He's like, well, look at your car. I told him, dude, you just fucking gave yourself up. So what? This car racially profiling, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, your car is bright and orange. You got all these stickers. And we saw you go fast. I'm like, no, how fast did you clock me? It's like, well, for my dashboard, it looked like you were doing 75 or 80. I'm like, dude, that's not fast.
Yeah, that's not
Dude, this is not fast. Dude, the speed limit on the freeway is 65. I mean, you gotta tell me what 10 miles more is gonna be any difference?
Yeah.
You know, so I just think it's kind of fucked up, and it's really fucking stupid for us that we really always get harassed. You know what I mean? And you should know how that is, bro. Like, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
We don't even know how we're gonna get treated, to be honest. That's the shit that worries me. And I'm not scared, but I just get mad because you don't understand how this fool's really kind of, like, they can make that decision to impound your car, or for whatever reason, they can't even fucking, I don't know, beat dicks and take you to jail for some whatever shit that they put on the fucking paper. Which I hate, to be honest, you know? But anyways, back to the shit. So the business is going good. You did, from the last time that we were here, I had the Corvette. You helped me with the setup on my tires and what else we were doing on the car.
Yeah.
So you're helping me with the tires and stuff like that, right?
I mean, pretty much for all the cars.
That's true.
For all your cars.
That's true. And at the time I had the Corvette, I had the Trahawk, and I had a Gladiator.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, from that time now, you've been actually helping me a lot more with the jailbreak, you know, with the tires and the wheels. And you helped me with the wheels as well for the Trahawk and the T-Rex.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised that I never got sponsored by Well. Because I had wheels on all my toys, and I had them custom painted, all of them different.
Yeah, they're all custom.
You know. So, Wells, if you see this episode, and tag him, Alejandro, please. Sure they know I'm talking about him.
Give them some wheels, man.
Yeah,
give
man,
them some wheels.
look, I don't want wheels, man, but look, just, you know, just damn, man, just tag me in some shit, you know what I mean? Fuck, give me some credit. You know, nobody's really doing out there. And can I tell you the truth? I want to hear your honest opinion. I don't see a lot of people doing cool shit with the wheels. Beer me. Assistant, throw it. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Beer assistant. Yeah, man, I don't really see a lot of people doing what I do with my wheels, man. And I don't want to sound cocky here, but it's kind of the truth, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, not a lot of people are you know, doing the custom paint and stuff.
Shout out to Alejandro, Beerman assistant. Appreciate it. But yeah, man, I think it's like people gotta go a little bit more into creativity. It's another subject I want to talk, man. I want to get your honest opinion on this one, man, because we come up from the old school about a lot of stuff that we did. Our raps were really different and unique. In my opinion, your raps are fucking bad and
thank you.
Very loud. Like, you know, besides the car is fucking bad. But then that rap you did the last one, it was actually pretty badass.
Thank you.
We did a parade in Huntington Park.
Yeah, it was like, what, last December, I think, right?
Nah, it might have been 2 years actually.
Damn, it's been that long?
It was, I think it was 2 years, bro. It was a parade. It was 2 years ago, because, yeah, we didn't attend last year, actually. We did 2 years ago. We did the parade in Huntington Park. Shout out to MPE, because Emilio and Mike Jr. are the ones that helped us enter this parade. And it was fun because I had the brand new wrap at the time, which it was a fadeaway camo. Yeah. And you had just also had the wheels done in your wrap.
Yeah. I mean, that wrap, I think I had it done the day before.
That's right.
Yeah. The day before the parade.
So it was like kind of badass because he actually was, I mean, exposing the badass rap that he did, and it was on the fucking television. You know, we actually were on TV. It was bad. But it's funny because like they got us in we were doing the parade, right? And they had us side by side. So you know, we raving him. I had just had down my nitrous actually, so I was out there purging. This fool we were fucking two-stepping it and shit, you know, doing this thing. It was like cool. And then one of that, I think it was people that are there in the TV. And they're watching the cars. They're like, "Oh, that's my favorite."
Yeah.
And I was like, "You motherfucker!" Like, damn it, you know. It was bad, man. It was a badass thing.
Somebody brought a Corvette to the party.
Mine is gonna be the blue one, okay? That's the one I'm taking home. That blue one is mine. Look at that. It's awesome.
Nothing says holidays like the sound of Corvettes roaring off into the distance.
I'm gonna find those pictures. I'm gonna post them out, man, because we do have videos of that, of the parade and
that was
pictures.
a good day.
It was a good day, man. Big shout out to MP. MP always looking out for me, man. Big things for those guys. But overall, I mean, things changed a lot right now. It's been 2 years though. So right now, what's the status with the car?
The car.
If you guys don't know, besides that, League Motorsports, Eddie. His Instagram name for his personal one is C7 Suits. And if you guys know that fucking car, it's no joke. You know, for the people that actually race you know what that car does.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? In Mexico, by the way.
Mexico, yeah.
So what's the status with it?
Right now, I mean, honestly, I'm doing a complete overhaul of the car. So I'm doing a different color. I upgraded the supercharger. I'm not going to say to what. But I upgraded supercharger. I mean, I actually did a whole makeover on the motor and just the whole build in general. And I was like, you know what? I might as well change the color.
You gotta come out looking fresher.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
so
whole new thing.
Adding some more carbon fiber, you know, our favorite. So
yeah. Carbon fiber? More carbon fiber. So I can't wait for the car. When do you think it's gonna be done?
It should be done by the end of this month. It should be done by the end of this month.
Realistically,
maybe mid-October.
Realistically, okay, man. I can't wait to see that car again, man. You know, who's helping you with this? You want to give him a shout out for that one?
Yeah, man. My builder, Voigt's Garage.
Okay.
He's been working on my car for the past 2 years now.
Nice.
Really great shop, hands-on.
Where's it at?
Really detailed. He's in Kern. By Bakersfield.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and my tuner Juggernaut Performance in Bakersfield. Great dude. He's really like detailed. Tells you exactly, you know, what's going on with the car. He's really hands-on. It's one of the main reasons why I like going to Juggernaut, because he doesn't really like brush you off. He explains to you in detail,
right?
You know what issues you're having, how you can fix it, and basically just A to Z. You know,
yeah.
which is very hard to find in tuners and
well, as a shop, just honestly, just as a shop, because like it's pretty important to have somebody that if somebody's gonna work on your car, it's really important that somebody actually gives you the, like instructions, right, or what your car is capable to do and what can handle. So a lot of shops that we know, that you know too, that I'm not gonna throw them out there, but there's shops that we know of that you just drop off the car and you say, well, I got this much and I want this much, and they say okay, but they don't really care. They just say okay.
Yeah.
Realistically, bro, you need somebody to actually give a fuck, because this is their work. You're
exactly.
representing, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and people that know me know that I've been through a few tuners.
I think we all have, bro, because I went through mine too, bro. I went through, like I said, I don't want to give him any exposure and I don't want to start some shit, but you know what I mean? I think we went through a list as well, and I don't hold them accountable and I don't want to blame them for stuff, but I mean, it would have been helpful. They would have been a little bit more more explanatory to me and be like, hey, you know, this is what you, even like, it's for example, if I say like, hey man, I want 1,000 horsepower, but realistically, for me to be able to get 1,000 horsepower, right, then they're gonna tell me a number of how much it's gonna cost,
right?
Realistically, but if the car can safely be done on a less horsepower and still get me to nearly what I want without fucking maxing it out, or I mean shit, breaking the fucking engine or blowing up the fucking tranny, I'd rather do that. But sometimes these people say fuck it, you know. If his car, fuck it. But I mean, I get it, they're gonna make money anyways because you're gonna have to bring it back, right?
Yeah.
But most of the times people get the bad reputation. It's like, oh, this shot fucked me over, oh, my car blew up. But it's also, you gotta take, I want to say, you gotta take full responsibility to it yourself, because dude, come on, you can't daily, first of all, you're not supposed to be daily driving a fucking race car, number one.
Yeah.
Which I think you do that.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Motherfucker goes to the grocery store with his fucking
I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'll drive my car.
I swear to God, this motherfucker, I will see this motherfucker going to Target. It's like, on a fucking full race car, bro. Oh, man.
Any reason to drive my car, bro? I'll go buy toilet paper. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, man, this motherfucker, I see his stories, he be going getting tacos on the fucking like 2 in the morning, just driving. I'm like, nigga, like, why, bro? Like, why? You know what I mean? But nah, overall, man, you got to give some shout outs to those shops that actually do kind of explain and they do help the actual.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, because this is, I mean, dude, it's money that gets involved regardless, man. It's our passion too, you know. But overall, with this stuff, what else is your plans to doing with your shop? Because besides that, you do the wheels, you do tires. Now you're doing lifts because you actually, he helped me. Actually helped me with my T-Rex, which originally I wanted to go bigger, but see, thank you for explaining shit to me, because like, well, look, bro, you can, but I don't recommend it. So I listen, you know. I still want to go bigger, but I want to play it on the safe side, you know. So
yeah, definitely.
You helped me with the tires, 37s. I wanted to go 40s. It could be done, but once again, that requires more fabrication.
Yeah, definitely. And we put a lot of time into that T-Rex too. A few times.
Yeah, man.
A few times, but we got it right. So,
but we could.
All that matters.
We could. I was just picturing how long it was gonna take to also get those 40-inch tires on that shit. And I'm glad you told me it was gonna sacrifice my, you know, well, the fucking what is it, the driving performance, right?
Yeah,
for the truck that it is.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so because you got to upgrade a lot more other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, because it's a performance truck, you know. So I mean, everybody knows, you know, going bigger tires, you're obviously gonna hinder the performance, you know, because the engine has to work a little bit harder to move those wheels, you know. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, aside from the custom paint on the wheels, you know, to color match.
That's right.
We did a color match to the blue that you wanted.
Yeah, which is still fucking sick as fuck, man. So I'm having issues of fucking finding another badass wrap to do that is gonna actually match that. Because then if I don't match that, I'm gonna have to redo the colors again.
Yeah.
Which I don't have a problem doing, but damn. That's the problem.
Yeah,
damn.
That bill stacks up really quick.
I know. I'll be like, sometimes
especially for your taste.
I know. Sometimes I'll be like, Eddie, I want this shit done. You know, it's funny. This one says, okay. And you're like, all right, cool. When can we get it done? Like, oh, next week. All right, cool. Let's get it done. And then when I go, like, is it done? Like, yeah. And then he gives me the fucking bill. I'm like, fuck. I should have asked how much first. All I said, like, yeah, get it done. Like, can we do it? Yeah, you can do it. All right, we can get it done next week. And like, we never discussed the price. That's the fucking thing. And then when I see the bill, I'm like, damn it. Maybe I should have waited for this shit. Fuck.
Tell somebody you guys do things 3 ways, okay? You do it fast, you do it cheap, and you do it good, okay? Fast, cheap, and good. And then you tell them you can have any of those 2 that you want. Pick which ones you want. And they're going to say, you know, fast and good. Well, then it won't be cheap. They'll say, okay, cheap and good. Okay, then it won't be fast. See what I'm saying? I want it fast and I want it cheap. Well, then it won't be good.
You know, because right now we're still thinking about doing, oh, funny thing, we're talking about that. So I need to know the size wheels and everything on the automatic, the length and the length. Is it the length?
For the T-Rex?
No, the jailbreak. Because Rosanna wheels, I believe. That's the
Rosanna?
Rosanna?
Rohana?
Rohana. There you go, Rohana. So I'm talking to some people, MP2, that I think they're trying to see if I can get some wheels from them. And remember the carbon fibers that I had from my Corvette?
Oh yeah,
the full carbon fibers. Yeah. I guess they do the same kind of setup too.
Yeah, they do.
So I want to get something from them now. Now that I have an issue with Sambalo, but you know, I mean, I think it's just, I don't know, trying to explore other businesses. And I really do like the design that they have.
Yeah, they have a really good.
I just saw a pair, bro. Signed with my own eyes, and I was blown away. So they told me to get the numbers that they need. So I don't know shit about them. So
oh, okay, for sure, yeah.
If you can, give me that info and send it out to them and see what we can do. Because I like having my racing wheels and I like having my stock wheels, but I also need some show wheels, especially when we go to car shows. I need to show this thing off, and I'm always gonna do some creative shit with the colors anyway. So I need that, and then I wanted to do something with the car, and I was asking if you could do it. Can you do the interior for me?
Interior is one thing I don't do.
Can't do custom seats?
I mean, I could probably get you somebody to do it, but me, myself, I don't do it.
I have faith in you, dog. Come on. This is how we learn things, bro.
I'll get my sewing machine, bro.
Well, I didn't mean
I'll do
like
my
I didn't
best.
mean like doing the stitching. I'm talking about like seeds.
Yeah, redo the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker. I'm not trying to tell you to do upholstery and shit. Dog. I see this motherfucker with the sewing machine. Rambo, this is what you want.
It's good.
This good.
It's good.
Okay.
Knowing you, you're gonna be like, nah, bro, it's not the right color, bro. Do it again. Do it again.
I'm not that hard to deal with. Not that hard to deal with, man. So right now, who's helping you run the other shop? Because you can't be in 2 places in one.
Yeah. Well, I have a partner for my Southgate shop, and he's the one that's running it for me.
Nice.
I spent the first 2 months, June and July, basically fixing it up, setting up the showroom, painting the back. I mean, I did everything myself. Just because I'm very particular about
what you want, how you want.
Yeah, the image, the environment. And so I really wanted to take my time. So I spent the first 2 months, and then after that, I was like, all right, I'm going back to LA.
Yep.
So everything's already set up.
Your brother's in the LA shop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Big shout out to him because I'm been dealing with. I give him a hard time. I'm like, so when I go racing, if you guys don't know, thank you, which I appreciate. He always lets me keep my wheels in the shop, right? So I go from my stock ones to the racing ones, and I mean, I have a garage, but I appreciate you letting me fucking do that and go over there, and this is why I like you, dog, because you really do help me out with that shit, bro. I go over there, swap out wheels. Actually, I gotta go swap back to the stock ones too, and I gotta get some new tires as well. But overall, man, like I said, your brother, big shout out to him, man, because I was giving him a hard time. I know he stays busy as fuck over there, dog.
Yeah, he does.
And then he stops doing what he's doing just to help me, which I appreciate,
Yeah.
Other shops will be like, nah, dog, you gotta make an appointment like everybody else. So sometimes I feel a little bit privileged to that, because I just be like, sometimes I just popped up and like, hey, man, I'm here. They're like, give me a minute. Like, cool, not a problem.
He'll call me. He's like, hey, Rambo's here. I'm like, all right,
like,
make sure. Yeah, I'm like, make sure. I'm like, just whatever he needs, take care of it.
Well, I've been thinking this for like, fuck, man. If you just tell him we're fucking closed, bro.
Turn off the lights, bro. Turn off the lights. Maybe he'll go away.
I swear to God, man. Yo, anything happening with this? We started the Wicked Wednesday, man. Well, you started that, and I was just helping you.
Yeah.
Man, you think we can ever bring that back?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I definitely have plans of bringing it back. I just haven't now because been busy, just kind of focusing on the business itself.
Well, it's only been a few months too, bro. So I mean, honestly, it's surprisingly shocking that you got it up and running that quick.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of hours, man.
You kind of sleeping in the shop at one point.
Yeah, pretty much. I was there from basically 10 a.m. till 3, 4 in the morning. God damn, almost every day.
Yeah, that's hard, man.
And at the same time, running my LA shop, through my brother, who's helping me run it. So,
well, shit, man, you don't look that bad, motherfucker. So, you know what I mean? You survived with Taco Bell and shit. But Wicked Wednesdays, man, I miss those nights. We started something cool. I was helping out. Lunch Truck was there. DJ was there, man. We had a badass events, man, and there was a lot of people from LA. Big shout out to everybody that attended.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Big shout out to everybody who supported.
Yeah.
We took over 4 or 5 blocks.
In a good way, man.
Yeah. It was good though.
I don't understand why they kept fucking with us, man. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, I think at one point they came down hard on us. we're just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we had helicopters.
Yeah, dude, like
squad cars.
Motherfuckers, they're supposed to be out there raiding fucking crack houses and shit now, but they're fucking with us over here. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm thinking if maybe next year we can probably start working on something in new location.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. Because Wicked Wednesdays did get out of hand when I initially did it, and it was funny because I never thought to have Wicked Wednesdays at my shop. I always had it at where we first started at Big Boys in Downey.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's when we first started.
I remember that.
And it was like 10 cars, maybe 15 cars, and it started getting a little bit bigger. And then I remember the biggest thing, the key thing, and this is something I tell everybody. Was when I was struggling. I told you like, I'm struggling. You were like, why don't you just throw the Wicked Wednesdays at your shop? Like promote your shop, and get exposure. And it's something that I never thought of. And because I was just so stressed at the time. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna move next. And I remember I was like, you know what? I never thought about it. I mean, let's try it.
Yeah.
And it ended up being a huge success.
Yeah, the
Huge
first
success.
time it was because the people that we were hanging out with at the Boss Burger, right?
Yeah.
Show up there, and then I think social media helped us out because it was your car club.
Yeah.
Violent Vets, and
Violent
then
Vets.
at the time I think was it the time that you guys started that Violent Riders?
Violent Riders was a little bit later.
Later, right?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
when we had Wicked Wednesdays in downtown already, and about
Yes.
a few months into it is when we made Violent Riders.
That's right. So that thing just went from like this to something big, man. That shit was pretty cool, man.
Really big, man. I mean, I had sheriffs pull up to my shop like randomly throughout the weeks. They're like, "Yo, you know, you're throwing these meats." They try to find me 20,000 for the street.
I remember they were trying to
give me
they were
20,000
trying to tell you to redo the street. I'm like, fuck, dude.
And I was like, so if I pay 20,000 to redo the street, does that mean that I get to? I mean, basically, it's mine.
Rename the street as well. For
Yeah.
Right.
We're gonna rename the street Wicked Wednesdays.
Shit, I would have paid the 20,000 if it's gonna be my street. Fuck yeah, then I can do whatever the fuck I want, right? So basically, that street becomes a private thing. So cops get the fuck out of here. I mean, shit, I would have done it. Fuck yeah.
Well, what was interesting was because I did ask him that. I was like, look. I mean, it's public property. Whatever happens on that street is not on me. You know, everybody does. I mean, I don't have control of everybody there. You know, I just host the event. People, you know, mess around, burnouts, whatever, the racing.
Yeah,
that's on them. You know, that's not on me. You know, so but I did tell them like, well, you know, it's gonna happen.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna pay. Say I pay this 20,000 to fix the street. And we still continue to throw these meats.
Right.
It's gonna keep happening.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, there's one thing that I don't, and this is something I don't understand how law enforcement don't like. Even they're smart people. I don't understand why they can be, you know, a little bit. I want to say, you know, understandable about the situation that we can't control what people do. You know what I'm saying? We, like, for example, you tell people come have coffee. We don't know what's gonna happen when they're having coffee. You know what I mean? These people, you know, they do whatever they want.
There's been some events that have happened at Wicked Wednesdays. It's like I think it was a CTSV that was doing donuts, and the cop pulled up and he ran away.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got away. I heard that he didn't, but I mean,
I don't know.
I also heard that he did. So.
I heard, it was a he that he did and he didn't.
Yeah.
But regardless of what, man, it's out of our hands. You know what I mean? And also when they were doing whatever they were doing, it wasn't right in front of the shop, by the way. You know what I mean? So because in front of the shop was the lunch truck and we had the DJ. Whatever was happening was like maybe like a block away from the you know, from the shop. But like I said, that Wicked Wednesday, man, I know he helped a lot. A lot of people knew about your shop,
definitely.
and I think what really also helped a lot was the tires. When everybody started doing tires for the wells and everything out, that shit really fucking helped a lot. Because everybody, dude, before you had to order these tires, right, from the factory or some shit.
Yeah, I mean the like Mickey Thompsons were like backed up, so like everything was backward. It was definitely difficult.
It's hard to fucking get those tires,
definitely.
bro.
Yeah, it was difficult for a good while, you know. So it definitely hindered the business.
That's good though. I mean,
that way. But I mean,
now
now
stop money on that, right? Like the tires. Shit, they ain't cheap, by the way, man. Fuck. Like, start. Oh, beer system.
Thank you.
Trying to get sponsored. Modelo. Modelo time, fool.
The funniest thing is when people will send me, they'll send me like my own post on League Motorsports. But hey, I want this setup. How much is it? You know, the B-locks with Mickey Thompson's, you're looking at about, you know, $2,500-$2,600, and they're like, "Fuck, for all four?" And I'm like, "No, just for the rear."
Yeah,
just for the rear.
I remember, I think I went like that. I thought like I was like, "Yeah, you know, I have the money for it. Let me get some wells." He gives me the number. I'm like, "Yeah, what's my cheapest option here?" And we went for that. What was the other brand? We put him on the Corvette.
Fortstar.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I mean, I don't want to talk shit about the company. They're good wheels. Don't get me wrong. But I didn't like the style, so what we did, powder coat.
Yep.
We did candy red, and actually fucking really made the fucking wheels look really good, man. Actually,
yeah, it did.
Right?
Yeah, it looked really
good.
I
was like, fuck. Everybody was like, damn, what kind of brand are those? I was like, for real? And the tire actually came out really good. You know, like the whole setup really came out good. So, like I said, even if it's not in your budget, but you can do something, and then you tell him to get some powder coating and customize it, the wheels will look extra fucking bad, bro. Like the shit that you did for the jailbreak, man. I get complimented all the fucking time.
Yeah, that one,
color, bro.
That one was probably one of my favorite ones.
Honestly, I don't think I've seen, and I don't want to sound like I'm cocky here though, but I don't really see a lot of people fucking with those racing wheels because everybody gets the racing wheels and they just slap them on and that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and I mean, shit, dude, if you just put a little bit of creativity in this fucking wheels, man, your car can go from badass to badder ass. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So, any plans right now besides what we're doing with the shops and shit? You're expanding down the road. I see you got the League gear, but
yeah,
you didn't brought the hat that I like. It has one that it says "Make Racing Great Again," right?
Yeah, make street racing great again.
Make street racing great again.
But it's true though, because now the street racing scene is everywhere. It's all over the place. I mean, it's different than what it used to be, you know? I mean,
and you know what's crazy? It changed so fast, huh? Like, I remember, dude, we were just, man, it's funny, I forgot what I was talking to him about that shit. Like, dude, road racing has gone to the next different weird level. Like, it's so different and weird. Like, before it was, like, you race trying to race a fast car. Now everybody's doing handicap racing, which I hate.
Yeah,
and then people talk shit. And people don't want to post their losses. It's always want to be the win, win, win. I'm like, bro, I always say, if you want to be a badass fucking racer, you gotta challenge yourself. And how you do that is by racing somebody who might be faster than you, and you don't fucking fear that. You don't scare. You just take up any opponent, take up any challenge. No, this motherfuckers nowadays wants to go and set up their demands and the way they want to race and what they want to race. That's not fair, bro. If that was the case, bro, then I want to fight a 70-year-old man. You know what I mean? You know, and he better not be 5'5". He better be 5'4". You know what I mean? If I get to pick my opponents and shit, I win all the time, right? Yep. Like, the whole thing about racing, bro, is like before you took a gamble and you raced, but you raced because you want to know what your car can do. You know what I mean? Yeah. And sometimes it doesn't matter if you have more horsepower. I've seen cars that have way more money in their bills. And when you race, anything could happen in the race. The engine could pop, your fucking differential, your axle. There's many shit. So people, like the moral of that is that you gotta just fucking do it and enjoy it, but don't be all cocky about it and think that you're always gonna be the number one.
The one thing that I absolutely hate about racing now is somebody will call you out, and then after they call you out, they'll be like, "Oh, what do you have done to the car?" And it's like, motherfucker, you called me out, bro, so just pull up. What, now you want to get the specs of my car? Like, you called, I mean, you had the balls to
do it.
Yeah, it's like you had the balls to call me out, so, like, you know, let's line it up. I never ask anybody what they have, bro. Because if I call somebody out, I'm confident in my car.
Exactly.
And I'm not going to be like, "Oh, what do you have done to the car?"
That's the fucking point, man.
Oh, you have this done to the car? Oh, well, give me, like, a car. Give me half a car. Like, bro, that's bullshit, bro.
Yeah,
just go head to head. If you lose, you lose. Come back stronger. That's just the way it is.
I never understood that because I guess, like I said, I haven't been into this racing shit, man. Like, I started getting into it, and I learned from you, actually, and I learned from me and Bato. And if you guys, I'm not sure if the camera can catch it, but that my car is actually on this fool's fucking wall, which for me is fucking impressive. You know what I mean? That's how much money I really put into this shit. And
too much fucking money.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if it was on this first or your second setup. Not the last setup, but I think I raced you, well, because me and you raced several times.
Yeah, through the years, yeah.
And remember, it was a time when I was still kind of learning the basics of road racing, because I don't know shit about road racing. I learned that from you guys, because I was more...
Yeah, because you didn't really race before.
No, I was more... My cars were, like, fast, but yeah, I fucked around. I did a lot of dumb shit with them, but if I wanted to race somebody, I was more from a dick. Dick for me was something that I knew I could do, you know what I mean?
What did he say?
But road racing, I didn't know what the fuck it was, to be honest. I'm probably sound stupid right now, but I did not know what it was until I learned, you know, from them, and I was hanging out with you guys from your car club and stuff, and I was like, man, then let me learn this shit. You know, I didn't know about 20, 30, 40 rows. I don't even know what the fuck that was. You know, so I thought we were talking about like food or something. Like, damn, 30 rolls? You eat 30 rolls, bro? Damn. You know what I mean? So I'm learning this shit. Me and you raced multiple times, actually. Yeah. And I think I raced you even on your last setup, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, your last setup was way bigger.
Yeah, no, I think it was the one before the last setup where we raced.
Yeah.
I think it was after Irwindale, actually, if I remember.
I broke down at Irwindale. I think we were supposed to race, but I broke down. No, I'm talking...
Oh, I know what it was? I think your nitrous didn't work. that race?
Not, they might have been the nitrous, but I think what happened was my
or you ran out of nitrous. I forgot exactly.
One thing, yeah, we were supposed to race. I don't think I didn't do it right in there, but me and you were racing the highway. And the thing that I was trying to get with Daddy was like, look, I said, like, I was still learning on this shit, but I actually got pretty damn good at it. You know what I mean? I learned, like I said, I learned how to, you know, what gears to go from, you know, from what, depending on the 30 rolls or 40 rolls and shit like that, or 50 rolls. But remember, I was still learning this shit. My car was not high performance as your car was at the time. But damn, it was one race that me and you did, man. I want to say, man, we were like almost like neck by neck, but you got me still, don't get me wrong. But I was telling you, like, you even were like, damn, this motherfucker actually is not that, like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
You know, and I didn't have like a crazy setup at the time. I think I only had the fucking tune, the pulley, and the that was it, I think.
Yeah, Balto put in work on that car for sure.
Yeah, big shout outs to fucking meathead Balto. Big shout outs to Tom. Tom tuned my shit, man. He did a fucking great job on that fucking tune, man. But overall, like I said, man, I learned all this shit from you guys, and I'm still kind of learning the basics of like what it is now, because things change. I don't know, man. It's a lot of weird shit going on with this racing shit.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm gonna come back to racing when my car comes back. I've been out of the racing game for almost a year now. You know, I mean, mainly because I think the last time I raced was like maybe January of this year.
The beginning of the year.
Yeah, the beginning of the year. And then I shifted my focus to business,
right.
You know, so because I had plans of expanding, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna shift my focus a little bit on that while I'm handling my business, send my car out to start getting built, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean,
now that you're smart enough, because I mean, you know, if you focus all this shit on the racing, then you're not really focusing on the shit that pays for the racing.
Yeah, exactly. Because racing is expensive. It's not for everybody, and that's what a lot of people misunderstand. Racing is a very expensive hobby. You know, I mean,
I think drugs are cheaper, to be honest, and alcohol, straight up.
Yeah, it's a very expensive hobby, and people don't really see the struggles you go through. You know, blowing up, the amount of money you have to dump in it to stay competitive. Because right now, cars are getting faster and faster.
When your car's in the shop, cars are getting faster as you speak.
Yeah,
you're right.
Exactly.
So when your comes out, you're actually gonna be probably going back to almost not square one, but you're gonna almost gotta go back to fucking like, damn, now what I gotta do to make it faster.
Yeah.
Cause like, yeah, you're right. This motherfuckers ain't stopping.
Yeah.
Just cause your car's in the shop, then nobody gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna race until you race this car. Nah, bullshit. Exactly. You got motherfuckers nowadays with the shit that coming out on these fucking cars, bro. It's insane. Like, I didn't know that you can even go more and more and more power. You know what I mean? And I know California sucks on their fucking stupid laws that they have about, you know, modifications and shit, but damn, bro. And we were like in fucking Arizona or Vegas or Texas, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck. Every car here.
Sky's the limit, bro.
Fuck.
And Arizona, Texas is
what it's at, man.
Heavy hitters.
Man, fuck, dude. You can hear this car's fucking miles away, bro. You can feel the vibration on this car. I mean, I wish I could. Honestly, I wish I could do that to my cars here, but I just can't. I personally don't want to deal with the state ref and the fucking going back and forth with the court. You know what I mean? Honestly, these guys are dicks.
Yeah, and that's another point too. Is the legal issues that come with racing. So not only do you have to deal with how expensive it is to race competitively, but you also have to deal with the legal side of it, getting caught. I mean, in 2021 I went to jail twice for racing.
Damn.
But I mean, I don't talk about it. You know, it's part of the game. You know,
it's a risky game, man.
Yeah,
it's a gamble. Besides that, you're risking
consequences.
Besides that, you're risking fucking your car up. You know, breaking shit again and spending money on it to get it back. You're talking about also the legal shit, which is also money involved, and that shit ain't cheap because you gotta pay. 100%. You gotta pay for attorney. You gotta make sure.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I basically got F your ticket on retainer. At this point,
F your ticket.
Shout out to F your ticket, man.
Yeah, big shout out, man.
He's kept my record clean through the years, man. Because if it wasn't for them, my license would be suspended.
Man,
straight up.
Honestly, man.
Straight up.
You're the man, bro. You came me out of jail too, bro. We were fighting this case. It actually happened for doing the same shit. They actually caught me for, I guess, racing. Allegedly. Yeah, he actually was fighting that case for me, man. I think we went almost 3 years, man. 3 fucking years, bro. And I was like, this motherfucker's really trying to lock me up for fucking racing, bro. Like, they got nothing better to do, bro. I'm like, this is bullshit.
Well, they're trying to make an example, you know, out of anybody that comes through that funnel of racing. You know, if you get caught, they're trying to make an example.
But it's California's fault too, though, because they're closing up all these fucking tracks. I mean, like, dude, they're pushing us to the point like we don't have nowhere else to enjoy ourselves. Yeah. So if they were just like, fuck, Irwindale's cool, bro, but damn.
Well, I mean, that's 8th mile. It's way too short.
I barely get in the fucking excitement when I'm like already on the line and I'm like, fuck, I want to keep going. Yeah. You know what I mean? But damn. But yeah, they gotta just give us a little bit more than what they're giving us. Right now, they just have it in a fuck. We're not even in a short lease, dog. They got us in a fucked up situation, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, I was actually, and the funny thing about this that we were talking is because I got into the car stuff with you guys, and then I got into the motorcycle, which actually I've been in the motorcycle scene now. I want to say maybe going for 3 years, which I never thought I was gonna get into that shit, man. But goddamn, it's a whole different thing, bro. I'm not sure.
I can imagine, yeah.
Not sure if you know, but dude,
I have no idea. Honestly, I'm too scared of motorcycles. I have thought about getting a motorcycle, but I feel like knowing myself, I would probably wild out and kill myself.
I thought the same thing, bro. Until I respect the bike. It's like I said, you respect the bike will not, you know, throw you off. But the thing is, man, it is an adrenaline fucking speed junkie rush, man. You know?
I can imagine.
Fuck. I think Alejandro, perfect example. You started with a 600?
I started with a 390.
Oh, 390. Not even a 600. It's a baby bike.
Yeah, it goes up to like climbing at 120 barely. You know? Like barely, you know.
But you started with that, right?
I started with that, then ramble here and there. Let's borrow the Busa, and then
huge difference, huh?
Yeah, I used to get scared at like 100.
Oh, that's that Busa hits 100 real quick.
Yeah, real quick. But now, like the other day, I was sitting at 140, 130.
Little by little, bro. Little by little.
Yeah, now I'm just like maybe 60% in.
Yeah, man. But see, that's the whole point, man. You start like you said. People always say that shit too. Man, if I get a bike, I'll probably kill myself. Like, nah, dog. It's just gonna improve your reaction and your reflexes, man. You actually get better. So now that I'm in the bikes and I'm in the cars, man, like I think I just got this shit dialed in to the point, like, man, whoever wants it can call me out, bro. I'm not the fastest, first of all. I'm not. But I ain't no punk either, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I win or lose, bro. I just want to do it just for the fuck of it.
There's always somebody faster, bro.
It's always gonna be somebody faster,
bro.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing. I love a challenge, though, man. I think every time that I lose, and I lose in the good ass shit, that I'm having fun. Honestly, it's kind of cliche and it might be kind of stupid, but it's like the Fast and the Furious, man. Like when that fool lost, he was laughing. You know, and he told me, "Why you laughing?" It's like, dude, I almost had you. You know, that line. Seriously, that's all of us when we race, right? When we lose, like, fuck, it's so cool. But but I almost had you though. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. We used to do this shit back then too, when that's when I had the Trahawk, man, and I was like, you know what? I thought it was a shit because I was like, man, I got the fastest fucking SUV. Nobody has this shit. So we were racing, and then I raced that BMW. What was that BMW? Was it M some shit? I don't know.
I don't even know.
Anyways, well, I raced that BMW. I got that shit, and then I raced the Tesla. I got that shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, see. Stock ass fucking Trahawk kicking ass. You know, it's just about the driver, baby.
Driver bar.
You can modify your car, man, but you don't know shit about the driver. Oh, you think we could probably maybe do an event over there one day, or might be?
Yeah.
Or you think that might be too strict on that side too?
I mean, honestly, I have no idea. But to be honest, as far as them being strict, I mean, that's never really stopped us though. I mean, how many times did the cops give us warnings in downtown? Crazy, bro.
Yeah, I know.
They threatened us with fines, jail time, and we still did it every. And I look back and I'm like, damn, we really did this shit every single Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, we pushed it.
And it got to a point where sheriff's department had a whole profile.
Yeah,
that whole profile because they pulled me over. So you're C7 Zeus, violent vets.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
Yeah.
And it was crazy because they're all, C7 Zeus, They got 67 Hades. They got Rambo.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, you got Rambo in there too? Bro, they had profiles on all of us. What car we drove, what color the car was. That was crazy.
They had me one time, I got pulled over on the Gladiator, and I was laughing because I was like, oh, we know you're a racer. And I started laughing because I was like, really? On a Gladiator? On a fucking Gladiator on 40-inch tires, bro? Are you kidding me? It's like it's a 3.6 in this fucking Jeep, bro. We got you here, you know, you're part of a crew and you race and shit. I'm like, okay, bro, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, man, I'm over here fucking off-roading on a fucking Gladiator, bro.
If you don't know who Johnny is, it's the guy that says, race my stock truck.
You want to smoke? I got you.
Yeah,
dog.
race my stock truck on mud tires. Yeah. That's Johnny. That's Johnny.
Says I got the fastest fucking Lobo out here. You know what I'm saying? But
Johnny.
I'm really hoping that we can do another Weekend Wednesday, especially at the new location. I definitely want to definitely bring Rebel Nation over there and do a badass fucking show. Because I didn't have this before, and I wish I did. Because I think it would have been a lot cooler that I would have done this stuff. But we met a lot of fucking big people in this Weekend Wednesdays, man. We met a lot of big dudes in the social media world, like fucking.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and big shout outs to everybody that actually did support that and actually came through, man.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
know?
I mean, yeah, 100%, man.
I mean, a lot of things grew out of that. You know, your business got really good.
Yeah.
And look, violent riders grew out of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're still out there. I actually saw them on Sunday. We saw them at, what was it called? Cali Creaming or Cream, right? Yeah. They were out there representing. So, you know, like I said, man, and that's another thing I want to talk to you before we end this. I did notice a lot of things in the car shows that there's not a lot of the same car clubs that we used to know back then.
Nah, man, I mean,
catch my drift.
Yeah.
That sticker, I haven't seen that sticker in any car show in a long time.
I don't know. I would say 2020 was a crucial year for that team. I mean, we're not gonna say who it is, but they took a nasty L. And it's just, you know, I mean, certain people in that team, it just got to their head, and they thought that they were, I mean, bigger than what they were.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, honestly, I'm not even sure, because they were a pretty decent team as far as a show team.
It was a strong
for a lot of years.
It was
for a lot of years.
bro.
And I remember I even tried to join. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I got rejected.
No way.
Yeah, but this was before the Corvette. This was before the Corvette.
What you had?
I had a 2008 Dodge Charger Daytona. It was orange.
It was a 5.7.
Yeah, 5.7, bro. 5.7.
Oh shit!
And
it wasn't qualification for it.
And I DM'd the page. I was like, hey, you know, like.
That was our applications to join a car club back then. It's like, you know how you have a resume to go or an application to go through when you're trying to get a job? For us car people, we have to do almost the same shit to join a fucking car club, bro.
Yeah.
Right? You have to show them your fucking bed, like your picture of the car and your mods, whatever, and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, dude. Honestly, I didn't get that treatment, bro. It was just because I guess I had a cool car when I bought it. It was a CO6, and honestly, the car looked badass in stock. So as soon as they fucking saw it, they're like, oh yeah, you gotta make me join. I'm like, damn, I don't have to go through meets, and I don't have to do nothing. Yeah. Like, no, got the sticker the same day. I was like, this is easy. You know what I'm saying?
Same day service.
Yeah, I was like, that's cool. And then you're telling me you got rejected.
I got rejected, bro. And you know why I got rejected? Was because I didn't have. How do I say this in a nice way?
No, just say how.
I didn't have 7 pounds of stickers on my car. I didn't have a crazy wrap. I didn't have all this stuff.
You need to make your car better faster. stickers.
Yeah, because it was too plain. You know, it was too plain. They're like,
they didn't like that clean look.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you gotta do this to it, you gotta do that to it, then you could join. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe not. You know, maybe not. And then a few years later, you know, I got the Corvette. I, you know, obviously modded it.
I remember when you got the Corvette, and I was like, damn, this is because you got the Grand Sport, but it's like a limited edition, right?
Yeah, it's a 2017 collector's edition.
Collector's edition, which is the blue.
The blue interior.
Yeah. So basically, the Grand Sport is the same body and everything as the CO6.
Yeah, minus the supercharger, minus the LT4.
That's it.
Yeah,
honestly, if I would have known and I would have been smarter, to be honest, and I would have known more about cars than what I do now, I would have never would have bought that CL6. I probably would have bought a Stingray or a Grand Sport, and I would have done whatever money that I dropped on this fucking CL6. I would have done it better, and I would have done it for a better price. And I probably would still have maybe that car right now, and I would have been killing it right now, straight up. You know, the 606 is like, the CL6 was cool and everything, bro, but it was an impulse buy. I wanted a badass car, and I always wanted a Corvette. Since I was a child, I always wanted a Corvette. And this car spoke to me, man. Like, I walked into the dealership, and I saw it in the showroom, and it was like, woo.
I think I just peed a little.
Like, take me home. And the worst thing about it, this is how they got me, bro. The fucking wind Chevrolet got me. Fuck you guys. They got me good. They're like, take it for a test drive.
Bro, that's exactly how they got me, bro. That's exactly how they got me. I pulled to a dealership in my Charger, right? And this is like around the time that I started my business. This is like 2018. And I went to a dealership. I actually went just to go look at it.
Yeah.
So they gave me the keys. They're like, let's take it for a spin. And I was like, shit, okay, I don't even know if I qualify. Because keep in mind, I mean, I came from just being broke, bro. Living check to check. I was barely even able to afford the 08 Charger, and this was 2018, bro. It's a 10-year-old car. It's a 10-year-old car, and I was barely able to keep up with the payments. I had ridiculous interest on it.
Man,
you know, and
when you had the Daytona, you bought it brand new when it came out, or no?
No, dude, I bought the Daytona in like 2015.
What was it, 2008?
It was 2008, and I bought it in 2015, bro. It was already seven years old, I think.
No,
yeah. It was already 7 years old, and I paid crazy interest on it. And
that 5.7, man.
Yeah, that 5.7. But I will say that was the first car that I really modded, did E85, cam. You know, that's what, like, and this was 2016. You know, but
those cars were not reliable back then, because I remember I had a Magnum SRT8, 5.7, same shit. And the thing is, that shit has so many recalls that I remember when I bought it, I blew the engine in like in a month.
Ah, damn.
So maybe it's also the way I was driving it, but because I think those cars were the first one that came with the shipping, you know, when the ship paddles, not the ship paddles, but it was like you could still shift it through the.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of people, like my dumbass, did not know. I guess sometimes I was on high ride, huge RPM, and my dumbass would just downshift.
Fucking red light that shit.
So like I said, that might have been my fault. You know, now that I realize it. But overall, man, damn, dude, you really like, yeah,
bro. I went to a dealership. I'm like, dude, honestly, I don't even know if I qualify for this. But that's because I came from a mentality of being broke, living check to check. So a car like that at the time, it seemed out of my reach, you know. And took it for a test drive. I got back. They're like, yeah, bro, you qualify. And I was like, no shit, bro. I drove off the lot with the Corvette that night, and I left my Charger there for like 3 weeks.
They didn't take it as a down payment?
Nah. They're like, what do you want to do with the Charger? And bro,
you totally forgot about it.
Bro, I was like, oh, fuck, that's right. And you know what I did? I said, you know what? You can have it. Keep it. I don't want it anymore. Yeah, bro, because I was that excited about the fucking Corvette, bro. I was that excited.
You gave them your car?
Yeah, I gave it to them. I didn't care. I was like, fuck it, take it.
If I were...
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
I know you back then, I was like, man, I'll go get that fucking car.
Looking back, I was like, you know what? I should have done a down payment.
got it back, dog.
I should have done a down payment. My down payment was like
I didn't know you gave him a fuck. Damn, this motherfuckers came up. You know that, right?
I was, yeah, they did. I was so hyped about it. I was like, shit, I actually qualified for this, you know? Like, damn.
That's how, dude, I swear to God, my story was the same way, man. I drove that fucking Corvette the same day I took it for a test drive. Come back, they said, dude, I got that car. It was brand new. It was in 2017 when it came out. It was CL6. They told me there was a CR1 coming out. I didn't know shit about that. And I was like, well, how long is that going to take for it to come out? It's like, you should wait about like 5-6 months. I'm like, dude, I want this car now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm impatient. So like man, just get this one. When that one comes out, we'll trade it in. You know how they get you with that bullshit. So, you know,
just come back and trade it in.
Well, bullshit. This motherfuckers got me for 6 fucking years on that fucking shit. They got me for $124,000. The sticker, dude. I swear to God, bro. But like you said, I was just so excited that they approved me, and I'm fucking and I'm driving the car. They're bringing it out the fucking thing, the showroom and shit. And I'm fucking excited like a fucking kid that never was like you said, never thought that I was ever gonna be a to afford something that much of a money worth, you know?
Especially on your own, because most people now,
Right.
I mean, not to shit on people, but most people now have co-signers or they have ridiculous interests, you know? And
they don't, and you know,
I mean, it's big accomplishments for people like us who came from lower
I think
middle
it
class.
motivates us more now
Yeah,
to
100%.
understand that, listen, if we were able to do that, now for us it's like anything is now impossible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, bro, if we were able to maintain shit like that when we barely even had it, now I think we can maintain to do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like me personally, I got myself in a, well, remember when my car broke down the first time, right? The Corvette? I learned that a lot of the people, when the cars broke down, the race car, they were out for a long time. I decided, and I think I told you that when I was like, look, dog, I'm not going to be waiting around. So what I did, I went and bought another fast car. And that's what I did. I went and bought the Trahawk. So when my Corvette was down, I had a fast Trahawk, so whoever wanted to smoke,
Yeah,
they
he's
could
had
still
a
get it.
whole rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah, a whole
So,
rotation.
so after the Trahawk, I went and got a Booza, and I started building it. So now, y'all motherfuckers want to talk shit, y'all want to race, I got the Trahawk. Oh, you want my Corvette? Wait until it comes out. Oh, you want the fucking motorcycle? You get the motorcycle. And then I got the fucking T-Rex. Now I said, whatever y'all motherfuckers want, I got it.
Fuck you! Fuck you! And fuck you! Who's next?
So let's go. So, is it responsible? Fuck no. Is it stupid? Fuck yeah. Beyond stupid. You know why? Because I got a huge fucking debt. But the cool thing about it, I learned to manage it and control it. So now that I'm minimizing and I'm giving rid of my shit, it's not because I'm suffering because I need the money. It's because I'm already done with it. And I put myself in that situation to know if I was able to maintain and control it, which I did. So now I don't need this. Now I'm trying to be responsible enough that I have my fun with it, trying to move on. So I'm going to get rid of all this shit and I'm going to start all over again with a whole new setup. Which I want something else different. I want classics. I want old school, and do what I did with those cars.
How'd you get started on your business, man? Like, how'd you get there to that level?
How did I get
Actually, how did it begin?
How did it begin? I began because before I was into, you know, the wheel and tire stuff, I was working all kinds of jobs. Like I said, working check to check, company to company. I never was able to hold down a job because I guess deep down I always felt like I was better than working for somebody, you know. And
message. Oh man, that's
and one, you know, and one of the big problems that people have right now is procrastination. You know? That, oh, one day I'm gonna do this, one day I'm gonna do that, and I was one of those people. And I did it for a very long time. I worked for several different wheel companies, and one day I was just like, all this money that I'm making for these companies, I could do it for myself. But coming from where I come from, it's a scary and very risky move to try to branch out on your own, you know, because the biggest problem that everybody has is money.
Yeah.
You know, the capital to be able to make that step.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you one thing, I didn't have money when I started my business. I started, like I said, I was living check to check, and one day I just said, I'm gonna do it. So I opened up an LLC under my name. I spent all my check into forming the company, and basically just little by little, you know, like sold one set of wheels, and then I reinvested it, and then just slowly just working my way up, you know. So I get a lot of questions sometimes when people ask me, like, oh, you know, like how do I get to where you're at, or how do I start, or like I want to be like you, or like this person or that person. Right. And the best advice I can give in that situation is you just got to be yourself and be confident in yourself. If you don't have confidence in yourself and you want to be like somebody else, that's already the first mistake that you're gonna make.
100% agree.
And that was me, you know, because on social media it does good and does bad on people, you know, because it creates all these crazy expectations, all these unreachable goals to people, you know. But
it's a lot of smoke and mirrors.
It's smoke and mirrors. Yeah, exactly. You know, and people idolize all these people, but they fail to realize that these people that are in these positions now of success, they started just like anybody else.
Some did, first of all.
Yeah, some did. I mean, some had, you know, like they had better opportunities and you know
they had the capital.
Yeah, they came from wealth,
yeah.
you know, and that's one thing, you know, but for people like us that come from the bottom,
yeah,
you know, no money, you know, yeah, exactly, you know, like we come from families that, you know, that just got here to the U.S.
They're
trying to make a living.
They're surviving,
you know?
by feeding us, man. They work their ass out just to
100%.
put a hot plate on the table.
100%.
But I can agree with one thing you said, and it's really true, man. Like honestly, you will fail if you looking out for other people, or you like if you look for somebody as like, oh, he's the guy that I want to be like. That's the biggest mistake you can ever do. You're supposed
100%.
to be your self-motivation, bro. You're supposed to, like you said, you work for somebody, but you knew that you wasn't going to be fit for working for somebody because you were destined for greatness. And that's everybody. I always say that everybody is destined for more, man.
100%.
If you want to be what you want to be, that's fine. But you want to work for somebody, that's fine. But learn the trades, learn the skills. Nobody starts from the top. Everybody to start from the bottom.
Yeah.
Build that shit. Build your strength. Build your skills. You know, and trust me, man, you can make it. Anybody can.
Yeah,
you know
anybody can make it. I mean, the biggest thing is you're gonna get out of life what you put into it. If you expect to get rich overnight or for one day the next, it's not gonna happen. You know, you have to put in the work. You have to put in the hours. You have to grind it out.
Yep.
Day in, day out. That's the only way. That's the only way.
It's a dedication.
And anybody could do it. You know, whether it's wheels and tires, performance, fashion, whatever, it doesn't matter. You know, whatever your passion is, if that's your passion, as long as it's your passion and you put in the work, then you will get what you want out of it.
I agree. So that's a good question for you too. Do you love what you do? Clearly, right?
100%.
So that's what I'm saying too. When you love something that you do, bro, it doesn't really become a job anymore. It becomes something like a second nature to you. You know, I love what I do. I love everything I do, and I'm still learning to do more. This is why I'm partnering up with new businesses, and I'm learning those trades. You know what I mean? And I'm hopefully me and you will work on some shit together.
Yeah, definitely.
And I learn some new trades. You know, I'm a little retarded, but I learn. And I learned by me doing stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
as long as you have an open mind for it, then you're good.
Yeah, man. I'm like, listen, I might be a slow learner, but I learn. And I will learn on my own time, but I'll get shit done too, man. And I ain't no fucking punk quitter, man. I'm a go-getter. So I expect everybody to listen to what he just said, man, and just find your self-motivation and be more. And you can do more if you want to, but like you said, it's going to take time. It's going to take dedication.
100%.
And it's going to cost sacrifice.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't have the fucking guts. So
yeah, and yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a big risk, you know, and people are scared to fail, but failing is such a big part of success. You know, they go hand in hand. Because a lot of people don't know this about me, but I've had tried to start multiple businesses. You know, from selling shoes, jewelry.
I think I remember about the jewelry.
What else did I sell? Like arts and craft stuff, bro. I tried multiple businesses and I failed. I failed every single one. And yeah, I mean it deflates you, and you know you lose your motivation. But as long as you have the willpower to get back up and try again, that's all that matters. You're going to fail.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. You know, it's very rarely do you succeed on the first try.
Honestly, I think the failures and the disappointments are the ones that teach us the most biggest valuable lessons, man. Because the thing is about failing, bro. It's like when you fall. Are you gonna lay there all the time? Are you gonna lay there until somebody picks you up? No, man, you're gonna have to get the fuck up eventually, right? That's the power about success and failure, man. They go hand in hand. You know what I mean? The strongest people right now, and like you said, we go through so much shit sometimes people don't even know. Sometimes I might have $1 in my pocket and you guys won't even know.
Yeah, exactly.
I might have fucking $30,000 in my pocket. Y'all motherfuckers will still not know the difference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Stop idolizing people on social media because you don't know what's behind the scenes.
I've been saying this shit forever. Thank you, somebody.
And that's one thing that I stand by, you know. And I used to be that way, you know. I used to see all these people on social media like, damn, they're doing so good. Like,
yeah, how they do it. I always wonder too, like, how the fuck they do it, bro? Like, cause it's funny you say that, cause I was tripping about that shit, and I was like, damn, bro, how crazy it is that, for example, you got this big person on YouTube, alright, or somebody that is really famous or known in this fucking whatever YouTube or social media. They say the same shit that I would say, but just cause he said it, he gets the fucking credit.
Yeah.
And I said it before him, and or I said the same shit he said before he said it, and I don't get the fucking credit. It don't make sense to me. But I know it's like, well, you know, they got a lot of dick riders. You know what I mean? And
cloud chasing.
Cloud chasing motherfuckers. They think because they comment on this fool's page, it's like, oh yeah, man, you're the GOAT. Oh, you're the big dog. Man, fuck that motherfucker, okay? First of all, he don't even read your messages, okay? At least with us, you DM me, I'll respond.
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
Yeah. I mean,
because we care, motherfucker. Actually, we actually more approachable too, bro. When you see us out there, man, we'll talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Try to talk to this motherfucker, bro. They're gonna look you down like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. I mean, definitely. I mean, I'm definitely open. If anybody sees me on the streets, shows, whatever, or you come to my shop to buy stuff, I mean, I'm an open book when it comes to. I don't gatekeep. You know, my secrets or whatever. You know, the only thing I gatekeep is my fitments because they're custom. But aside from that,
bro,
you know, I mean,
you don't talk about that.
Aside from that, I mean, a lot of people get this this image of me because of my social media that I'm either like cocky or an asshole or hard to approach. But in reality,
confidence, bro. That's the difference. They don't understand the difference.
I mean, I am confident in myself and what I do. But aside from that, I mean, it's social media. It's all show. It's all show. You know, like that's what social media is. You know, nobody posts the bad shit that they go through. You know, like.
I kind of do, dog, because I'm more like I don't give a fuck type of guy. So I do post a lot of fucking like the same motherfucker you see me behind the screen is the same motherfucker you see in person. Because I don't give a fuck. You like me, cool. If you don't like me, fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know the same motherfuckers that don't like me don't say shit to me in my face, and the motherfuckers that like me barely even say shit to my face anyway. So, you know. But overall, man, I want to say this is a great episode. We are definitely going to take Rambo Nation to your shop, and I'm actually looking forward to that one.
Yeah, me too.
So we're going to let you close it down, man. So Mike's yours, bro.
So as you guys know, I'm C7 Zeus, and I want to thank everybody for the support over the years. The haters too, because whether you like it or not, the haters are the ones that also promote you because they talk shit about you, you know.
Bad publicity is good publicity.
I personally love haters, you know. I love people talking shit about me. It is what it is, you know. Like at the end of the day, the people that are cool with me are cool with me. The ones that are not, I'm still open to be cool with them. I don't care.
You know what? I had a lot of beef in my history on this and this car shit.
Me and you beefed it.
Yeah, and look at us now. You know what I mean?
It takes real men to take a beef and really settle it like
men. And to be side by side like this, dog, enjoying the conversation and drinking a beer like this, I feel like Stone Cold Steve Austin right now.
Stone Cold! And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
You know what I mean? Like it takes a real man, actually, bro. Like it was like a lot of shit gets misunderstood. People. Like, if you don't hear from the horse's mouth, man, then don't believe what people say. The rumors and that shit talking, bro. You know, taking one ear, not the other, bro.
That's a big problem.
It is a big problem. A lot of people talk shit because
the rumors.
Listen, people will start a fire just so they, you know, see how this shit turns out. You know what I mean? Those are the fucking people that fuck shit up for everybody. Like, bro, I learned to not listen to people's shit. If anybody has something to say about me or to say about my people, my friends, my brothers, say it to them. You saying it to me is not going to change nothing, bro. If you have a problem with him, then tell him. But if you want me to tell him a message, then tell me that. But like, hey, Sue, Eddie, this motherfucker hates you. And then I want you to be in front of me and you when I tell him that. So that way you can address this shit with him. Like, what's your problem then? Right? But motherfuckers don't have the balls to do this, man. But overall, you're right. Thanks to the haters. Cheers to that. Cheers to the haters.
Hate us because they ain't us.
Exactly. They hate us because they ain't us. That's a great saying, okay?
Hate us because they ain't us!
They hate us because they ain't us!
And a bigger cheers to the fucking fans and supporters, man. Keep going for us, man. I appreciate it. And like I said, we're going to end this with Rambo Nation, man. Anybody else you want to give shout outs or anything out there you want to give out to?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, back to my builder, Voight's Garage.
Big shout out to him.
My tuner, Juggernaut Performance. My little family of violent vets that have also supported me.
They're still there, guys.
Yeah, we're still there. We're still there. We're still there.
Yeah, I'll give you guys props.
Take a little break, but we're still there. And I mean, all my customers that have came to me have brought other people to me and made League what it is. And League is for car enthusiasts, and that's the bottom line. It's for car enthusiasts, by car enthusiasts, and that's what it's all about. And it's just a community that needs to stay together. And also, big shout out to Rambo. I mean, he took me out of a lot of slumps that he doesn't even realize that he did for me.
I don't.
But I hold very dear to me, and I talk about it a lot. That
I appreciate it, bro.
Rambo has got me through some tough times, and he doesn't even know. So definitely a big shout out to Rambo.
Thanks, bro, man. I appreciate your fam. Man, big love for you, man. Salute. Hey, man.
That's it.
That's the end of us, man. So check it out. See you guys in the next episode at League Motorsports Shop. Salute.
Yes, sir.
Hey.